All right, guys. So today I'm here with Bob Matthews, who has at 220 pounds body weight, 100 kilos, a 728 squat, which is 330 kg, 468 bench, 212.5 kg, 816 deadlift, 375 kilos, I believe, or 370 kilos, and a 2011 total. This was in December, though, and I know you pretty much blew that away in training lately. So you've been the talk of the town. Like, everybody's talking about your numbers blowing up, how crazy things are getting. I've seen you doing dips with 75 plates. So what's coming up here? I know is it Raw Nationals coming up?
Yeah, Raw Nationals. I got 18 days to be exact from now. That's it. That's the meet that I'm gonna try to blow away my last meet. That's the mindset right now. Really, just blow away what I did at the Virginia Pro 2K.
And I've seen your training, so you've actually already, like I said, you've surpassed your last meet numbers from December by almost 100 pounds here. You're basically at a 2,100 pound total natural, which is something we haven't really seen outside of you and Ashton. I don't think in those weight classes, those lower weight classes. Obviously, Jesus, he's closing in on like 2,500, like crazy numbers, but this is such a feat. Like, you are at such an elite level where you're, up there in the pound for pound conversation as the strongest guy with Ashton.
Yeah, I'm honestly never. It's been 6 months after the Virginia Pro, and I just touched the 2K barrier, and that alone was like, yo, I'm one of the rare guys in the world. So I never thought I would have been 6 months later. I never thought I was gonna be. I put up a story saying I'm gonna get 2,100 before my next meet, and I actually top end damn near 2,100. So it's pretty crazy. I didn't expect it. Super crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you squatted the 760 squat in training was insane. It was, I mean, the walkout. Would you agree? The walkout's almost the hardest part when you get to those weights. Like, it is a different ball game.
Absolutely. And my waist, I have a 31-inch waist. So every time I walk out anything over 700, my waist is just like tweaking, like even in the belt. Like, I feel like, thank God it didn't snap, to be honest, because like my waist is not made to handle those loads. So yes, the walkout is the hardest part of the squat for me.
Dude, I don't know how you're doing that with the waist that small, being 220 pounds. Are you still about 100 kg?
Yeah, I'm 99.8 to be exact.
Dialed in, man. I don't know how you walk that out, like that kind of weight, being that small. As far as just, it must feel like that. Does it feel crushing? What does it feel like when you're walking that out? What does the weight feel like when you're approaching 800?
Yeah, it does feel crushing. It feels crushing. That you pretty much described it. I'd be looking at other people at the heavier body weights, and I'm like, yo, it's just so blessing to have that extra support. It's crushing. It's crushing. Like, I'm trying to get up there in the squat. I be watching Jamoy Royster, Pancake God, Ashton, Russ Lohr, be squatting. Those are my squat idols. And I'm like, damn, they're just so lucky. Sometimes, I just be watching them, I just feel so lucky. But yeah.
Do you ever feel like fear when you squat or anything? Or is it just like you tune it out and you're just ready to roll? I'm
always ready to roll. I don't fear. That's one thing. I don't fear no weights, especially on squat. I don't know why, but yeah. I think it's because I used to do a lot of crazier lifts and stunts, and it prepped me mentally to not be scared of anything, really. I used to do the most dangerous, Steinboy, like the strongman lift, the sideway one. Yeah, if you can do that, you can brace for anything mentally.
Well, what's the most weight you've done on that?
I've done 455, 450 or 460. And I was smaller back then. I was like 90 kg, under 200 pounds.
Goodness gracious. Have you always had this kind of like freak strength, or like, when did you know you were strong? When did you first figure this out?
I wouldn't say I was always strong, because I started lifting at 20, and I was my total was not even 1K. So I wasn't always strong, but I was always explosive. I always had like fast, which I was always really athletic, and I was always built too. That's one thing. I was always built.
You started lifting at 20 years old?
Yeah.
So how old are you now? Like 23?
24.
Oh my God. So you've been lifting 4 years, maybe not even, maybe 3.5.
Lifting for 4, powerlifting for 3. Yeah.
Did you just see like the guys back at Mount Vernon Barbell? Did you see those guys, Black Tom Cruise, like Otis, Larry, Kevin? Did they kind of get you into it? Because I remember that's how I first saw you.
Yeah, it was I met Otis at a LA Fitness, very random. I was in school, and I came down for Thanksgiving break, and I met him at an LA Fitness, super random. I knew of him. I don't think he knew of me. So I saw him, and I was like, I'm about to squat 600 pounds so I can impress this guy. This is Larry Wheels' boy. I'm about to squat 600 and show him what I got. And then I asked him to spot me. He was impressed. And then we linked for a workout at Mount Vernon, and the rest is history. I started working out with Oak, BTC, leaving Larry, and Kiger, and even Jeff, the whole crew, everybody. And that's when I really got more into powerlifting. It was beautiful start. And we always used to go crazy heavy. Like, that's not my training style right now, but we used to go heavy every session. And I tried to keep up. And I was weak as shit. Like, when I look back, and this is only 2019, I was weak as hell. I was barely hanging in with the 700-pound deadlift. And then I would go on to see some 800-pound pulls, just being shocked. The benches, oh my God, I would have to stop at 3 plates and some change. Squats, I could hang because I was always a good squatter. But yeah, it was crazy.
I mean, so did you ever think you'd be at the level of those guys? Like it's crazy the level you're at now.
To be honest, all right. Yes, I knew I was going to get there, but I thought I was going to take the dark route. I thought I was going to end up taking the dark route, but I didn't think I would be this strong at all. I had no future sight of what was to be, but I always knew I had the potential to be something crazy. I didn't know whether it was going to be. I didn't know. I didn't think I was going to stay natural. I'm not going to lie. I didn't think I was going to stay natural.
And that's what I got to ask you, because, okay, so guys are going to see you and Ashton, the crazy numbers you're putting up. They're going to say, there's no way this guy's natural. Like, I mean, what do you have to say about that? Because I believe you personally. I believe you guys, but there's a lot of critics out there. A lot of people are going to say, you're full of crap. You're lying. What do you have to say about that? Like, how would you address those people? That's
so hard to debate. Before I even got into the sport, I used to think Russ was not natty. Ash, you think I would look at Ash and think he's natty, to be honest? But now I definitely believe it. I definitely believe Russ Ash is natty. I didn't believe it until I'm literally living it. I was a non-believer, and then I got to the top. The strength is achievable. It's hard to explain. It's all of it is achievable if you got the right genetics for it. Of course, the hard work, but it's really about the genetics. It's hard to defend because, like, I'm gonna be honest. I put on in August. Can you defend this? I put on 80 pounds in my 80. I put on 60 pounds on my bench in 2 months. God. Just taking creatine.
Wait, taking the creatine?
Yeah, I started creatine for the first time August 13th, and I haven't been off since. It added 60 pounds to my bench.
You're cycling. Okay, guys, Bob is cycling creatine. No, that's crazy though. Oh, okay, I gotta do it. Oh my God.
Yeah, I can't defend that.
I get it. Where your progress is so crazy. There, like, I don't even have an explanation. But I mean, I get what you're saying. And I've talked to all you guys now. I've talked to Jesus, Chance. I've talked to Ashton. Like, I'm more inclined to believe it than I used to be as well, because I think there's, we're scratching the surface of human potential with powerlifting becoming more mainstream and well-known and more people in it. Have you ever gotten, like, labs done? Like, obviously your genetics are insane. Like, your genetics have to be at that level.
Yeah, yeah, they are. I've never gotten labs done. I've only taken 2 piss tests peeing tests in my life to test whether natty or not.
Well,
and I don't really know what they show, just the pee, but I actually got tested out of drug meat testing I think 3 weeks ago, and I was shocked. I was kind of shocked. They came up to me on my heaviest day, and I thought they were going to take blood, so I was prepared for that. Right before my session.
I saw that video. So that was you know what? I've talked to everybody. No one gets out of competition tested. So the fact that you did, they're watching you. They're like, they're like, this guy is crazy. We got to freaking drug test him out of competition because they don't do that usually. Yeah.
I know. I think they've been talking about it like I think last year for me, and I never got out of meat testing last year, but this literally 3 weeks ago was the first time I ever got out of meat drug testing. So yeah, they should probably pick up the pace. They should probably pick up the pace.
You'd be good with that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
As long as it doesn't interrupt my workout, but yeah, definitely.
What? So you've been in meat tested once and out of meat tested once?
Yes. I'll be honest. I was shocked when they didn't test me I told them 2K at the Virginia Pro. They didn't test me.
How do they do the testing for that?
How do they do the testing?
Is it random?
I think I don't know. Because I was tested my first meet ever. I totaled 1660. I came second place local meet. I was tested. They got me right off the podium. Second meet was nationals. They didn't test me. I was like, okay. Third meet was nationals. They didn't test me. Okay. Fourth meet was the Virginia Pro. They didn't test me. Okay. I don't really know how to do it. Maybe you have to break a record or some shit. I have no idea.
Jeez, bro, you're gonna break every record. Like, how much? What was your weight when you started lifting? Your body
I was exactly 190. I started for basketball, so I wanted to keep it at 190, so I could stay lean and keep jumping high at the same time. I was 190.
And you're 220 now. So 4 years later.
Yeah, and I'd say I'm probably leaner than when I started. That's 30 pounds.
Here's the crappy thing though. You're in New York. New York is very strict about being able to get labs done. There's like, there's like 5 states. What were you saying?
Huh? What exactly is labs done?
Okay, so like if we looked at your blood work, we'd be able to see your test levels and all that kind of stuff. Like we'd see your test levels, your kidney function, liver function, cholesterol, all that. But New York is like one of 5 states that like you can't just order it online, whereas like everyone else can just order it and go into the lab and get it drawn and show the results. So it's stupid, I know, but
I'd be so curious to see my I think it's my natural test.
Yeah. Total test and free test.
I'll be very interested. I never looked at myself as having high testosterone because I can't really grow a beard, et cetera, et cetera. So I would be curious to see my test levels.
I know it'd be fascinating. The only one who's like done that is Ryan Dengler. He's the only one, but
I've seen that video.
His test levels were high as hell. He might be a genetic freak too because his test levels were like 900, and I was like, yeah, that's because a lot of people are going to see 900 and be like, dude, but I don't know. Yeah. He could be a genetic freak. There's a lot of them. I know it's tough. It's one of those things where it's like, even when you try to disprove it, you're going to have doubters. You're always going to have those doubters, you know?
Oh, absolutely. What? But rightfully so, because things are getting crazier and crazier and crazier. And like I said, there's things I thought I would say this guy is not natty. There's no way.
You think guys are not natty that you've seen?
I'll be honest. I'm way too optimistic. I personally think a lot of these guys are natty. I honestly think a lot of these guys are natty.
You do because you're living it.
Yes, it's different when you were not a believer and then you just literally just get to the level. Like, how can I say Russ is not natty when I'm the only one? I'm in my body, so I know I'm natty. I'm watching Russ. Everything Russ is doing is possible. I mean, I know he's lean as fuck. That's the one thing. But everything he's doing is possible and shit. So I can't look at him and be like, there's no way he's not natty. Coming from me, that boy, and his strength is consistent as fuck over the years, and his leanliness, natty. And I watched his videos when he first started, and nothing is really natty. Ash, I mean, that boy is strong as shit. It's hard to debate if, you know, him being natty, but I caught up. So I got to say, I think he's natty. I mean, honestly, genuinely, 100% think he's natty. His strength does not dip at all. Yeah. Me, natty. It's so hard to debate it because I think I have the fastest progress of probably any powerlifter shit. Honestly, so I can't even debate it.
Dude, you probably do have the fastest progression ever. 60 pounds on your bench in 2 months on freaking creatine. What is that, 5 grams a day you were taking?
Yeah, I was taking 5 grams until January, and then I upped it to 10. Just because.
This is crazy, dude. What other natural supplements do you take?
I live by fish oil, vitamin D, zinc. Fish oil, vitamin D, zinc. That's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right.
And then I take pre-workout and protein.
Yeah. No, zinc's good. 50 mgs a day. You know, fish oil's good. Triglycerides, lipids, all that kind of stuff. It'll help. And then zinc, you know, is also a test booster and helps the immune system. So that's good stuff. Vitamin D essential. Do you do 5 or 10,000 IUs a day?
10. I gotta get
that's
the maximum.
Me, man.
10. I gotta get the maximum, man. And with the zinc, 100. Gotta get the maximum.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, you should just add in vitamin K2 along with the D, because vitamin K2 is going to make sure the calcium metabolizes properly, so you're not like having a bunch of calcification in your arteries from D3. So I would add in K, but
K. I have K occasionally. Like I have a K supplement in here somewhere, but I'm not too big on taking it.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's boring because you don't literally feel anything, but it's like good for your internal health.
Yeah.
So, okay. So here's the question. Then you're at 2,100. I mean, let's be real. What are you gonna total at this meet?
Oh, great question. I believe the world record is 2095 by Ashman at 220 when he was 220. So I'm gonna try to. If I gotta go for 2096, I'm conservative. I'll go for that. It depends on the day. My coach gave me the range. Let's just say my thirds are over 20. Well, over what I did in that video. They're going to be over 2,100. And if I could just replicate that day that I did in training, I'll be perfectly fine with that. But he estimated my thirds to be like a good 10 pounds over in each lift, except for bench.
Bench is the one lift that in competition, it's almost worse than it is in training because it's after squat, your arms and shoulders are kind of taxed, and then the commands are longer. That's why.
That's why I prepared for that so much. SBD sessions, 6-hour sessions, I'm ready. I've been doing this since the pro. I could say I probably calculated up to, it's been 6 months? That's half a year. 52 divided by 2, that's 26. 26 times 6, that amount of hours of SBD. 26 times 6 is the amount of hours.
Hold on. I'm going to circle back to this. No. So I saw that deadlift. What was it, 845?
Yeah.
Bro, you had more.
I got like 10 pounds more, I believe. I got like 10.
Yeah.
5 to 10. 5 to 10. That's crazy though, because my deadlifts were ass in January, February.
Who's gonna pull? Who's gonna be the best pound for pound puller? You or Chance? I know you're in different kind of.
Oh, Chance, definitely Chance,
because he's lighter.
Yeah, he's 93. He's 208 right now. He just, as we're speaking, I just seen him pull 850, 852. I was good shit, Chance. He's definitely the better pound for pound puller. I believe we probably have the same top end strength because I don't think he can. He could. It's so close. He could probably outpull me by like 1 pound. I'll give it to him by 1 pound on absolute, but he definitely is the better pound for pound.
Yeah, the way your deadlift's blowing up, holy smokes! Like, who knows?
Yeah. Chance got momentum too. He got momentum too.
Oh yeah, dude. No, that guy's freaking awesome.
Serious one. I think he's honestly gonna probably be the best deadlifter on the tested side for sure.
Well, that's what he wants because he was. I looked. Yeah. He was 1 point as far as Dots or Wilkes, 1 point behind Taylor Atwood. But here's the thing, bro. If he pulls 854 at IPF Worlds, he will surpass Atwood's. So he's like a 1 point behind. He would pass him up by a couple points if he gets 854. So I'm like, Chance, you got to get 854. Let's go. So,
bro, to do that after squat and bench.
I know.
And he does it. He does it after a lot of volume. So I think he got it. There's not a lot of people that I could say is going to be able to replicate what they pull, like a PR at the meet, because they don't really have the fatigue from the squat and the bench, but he does. So I think he got it. Not gonna lie. And I know how that feels too. So it's tough.
Oh man. Okay. I got this question. Like, you ever gonna go on PEDs?
Nah. Ever since I totaled 2K, I was like, I got this far. I might as well never touch it. Although the major thing is going to be, don't you want to see how far you can go? 24, 2,300, 25? I don't think it's worth it. I personally don't think it's worth it.
What do you think you could hit on PEDs?
I've heard you can get up to like 20% more. So it'll probably add like 200 pounds to my total. Like 1 to 200. I'll probably be the 242 John Haack.
I could see that. My goodness.
If I respond, I heard about responses.
You'd go up a weight class for sure.
Absolutely. I'm already going to go up a weight class regardless.
Gosh. Okay, so the main reason that you don't think it's worth it, like health-wise?
Yeah. There's a lot. I talk to a lot of people that's on, and whether you're talking about the serious stuff like Tren and Anavar and the stronger stuff, that's crazy. That's too toxic for the body. Whether you're talking about test, which I guess is healthier in a sense, right?
Yeah.
I don't really.
Yeah.
Healthier. I guess you could live a long life on that, but I'm good. I'm good.
Man. No, Anavar is honestly pretty mild too. It's not that bad. Tren and stuff is different. Anadrol, things like that.
That's crazy. I have a lot of. I've in 2020 when COVID, when quarantine was around, blah blah blah. I was doing so much research on them stuff. So much. I was watching a lot of Greg Doucette. My YouTube history was so sus. As far as like looking at how these drugs. How they affect you and what they do, like, because it just feels so good. I know it probably feels good. Them gains, especially your first cycle.
Man, dude, you'd be crazy on cycle there'd be like pro bodybuilder potential. I feel like not even powerlifting. Like you just freaking blow up and like strength would be insane.
See, that's the thing too. If I went on, I'd have to watch my size gain in the lower body because I don't want my deadlift to mess up. I'm very, very like aware with my body and how my leverages are. If I go on PEDS and I gain what? I heard you could put on like 8 pounds in in one cycle. That'll fuck up your deadlift low key.
20.
20?
Yeah.
In a cycle?
Oh yeah.
That's wild.
I that's serious. Like you'd probably be going right from 220 to 242.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I know your pressing is gonna be crazy, but gotta watch the deadlifts.
Isn't it tempting though? Because you see like what John Haack did, where John Haack was like really good IPF champ, and now he's like blowing the door off everyone. Like he is the freaking man.
It was more tempting. I promise you, it was more tempting when I was sub 2K totaler. Now it's the least tempting it's ever been. It's the least tempting. Like, I believe I could pull 1K natty. I know it sounds stupid to everybody watching. I could pull one on a deadlift bar, not no fucking stiff bar. That's kind of impossible.
Okay,
but 1K natty, yeah. So it's not. If you could do a natty, why would you go on? But then you're gonna see even more than 1K potentially, like a Jamal or some shit. So I know
Jamal was pulling 777.
I know he was what?
He was pulling 777.
Yeah, I specifically remember that number. Yeah, I outpulled him natty shit.
That's what I'm saying, and all the respect for Jamal, but damn.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But nah, I can't see it. I can't see it. Plus, inspiration. Like, I got a little brother. Imagine he knows a lot. He's 8 years old. He knows a lot about the fitness stuff. I live with my mother, two brothers and a sister. Imagine taking that shit in the room. Like, what? That's mom. My mom calls or some shit. Yo, Miles. My middle name is Miles. Miles, what are you doing? Wait, mommy, wait. Come on now.
Well, you got to do it in the bathroom.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's where you do it, bro. You don't just do it out in the open.
And then I hear about the stories like misinjecting a wrong site, like the quad or something, and then your shit swells.
I've been.
And then I hear the oral stories where they're so toxic.
Yeah. No, I get you. It's there. I could tell you a lot of stories, but it's all good.
Oh my god.
No, okay. So the 1,000-pound natural deadlift, because you know who else said that? That's his goal. Sawyer Klatt.
Saw that. He's wild.
Who's gonna get it though? Gonna be you, him, or somebody else?
Who's gonna get it? Well, I'll tell you. I'd definitely be the closest. But I think he could get it. Give him a few years, he could definitely get it.
Jesus gonna get it?
Absolutely.
Dude,
Jesus is a monster. 1K, 1K, his leverage, it's gonna be tough, but that boy is strong. I think I don't know how it'll be for him versus the stiff bar and the deadlift bar, but you can't doubt Jesus. Jesus probably gonna pull 9 his next meet.
Oh, yeah, he said he's going 904 at IPF Worlds, and you know what's crazy though? He said his brother Pablo is going to be better than he is.
Really?
That's what he said. He said Pablo will be better than me.
Damn.
I know.
He got. I know him. He got strong, fast as hell. Pablo. I seen his rise.
Well, Jesus is coaching him, so that's good.
I got a brother too. He just started powerlifting. He's 21. Guess his squat.
Okay, what does he weigh? That'll help me.
He's 226.
All right, bro. I want to say 600.
Yeah, you nailed it.
Yes.
You nailed it. That's on the dot, actually. He just hit 600.
Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah, he's a monster.
What does he bench and deadlift?
His bench, not so good because of leverage reasons. Deadlift too, not so good because of leverage reasons and mobility. But 350 and on 350 bench, and deadlift is almost 600.
All right.
So he's one of those big hip structure guys. He's lean as fuck. If anybody wants to go see my brother, I forgot his IG, damn. But his hip structure is big, so it's like the positioning for deadlifts suffers a little bit.
Dude, did you play a lot of sports growing up?
Basketball was it? Basketball and track.
Okay, what were your track times?
Oh, I can't remember. I was a baby. I was like 13.
Oh,
but I was fast as hell.
Well, okay.
I jumped. My vertical is 41. Was 41. I was fast as hell.
Did you do the 100, 200 meter run or anything like that?
Both.
Well, were you okay? So you were 13?
Yeah, 13, 14.
And were you like sub 12?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh my gosh, bro!
Sub
Come
12.
on.
I had to. Yeah, sub 12.
Sub 12 second 100 meter dash, age 13.
Yeah. Comparable to the fastest one. A second slower than the fastest woman, but
Did you ever hit 11?
did I what?
You ever hit 11 seconds in the 100?
I don't think so.
Because you were just, why'd you stop?
11 seconds is fast as fuck.
Yeah, but why'd you stop, dude?
I don't remember why I stopped. I had a year where I did nothing, like athletically, and then I went into I got into basketball 11th grade year.
And that was your thing.
Yeah.
Okay, how good were you at basketball?
I'm nice. I was nasty. I was around 5'9" in high school. Right now I'm 5'11". I was nasty. Learned how to dunk immediately. My game went from stiff to like smooth. That was nice.
You were dunking at 5'9"?
Absolutely. That's normal.
Oh, that's normal, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I don't have that athletic ability, buddy. Oh man, you're killing me. That's freaking how many points a game were you scoring in high school?
For the team, I was getting no minutes because I started late. I started hella late. Probably averaged like 6. It was so bad. But I was nice. Don't let the stats fool you. I was nice.
Yeah. Can you still hoop?
Yes, absolutely. I got way better when I went to college, and I started lifting because to like make the college basketball team. So that's actually why I started lifting.
You got any dunking videos up?
Instagram and my highlight stories. Yeah.
Okay. I just gotta make sure. Like we gotta, dude, bro.
All right,
hey, dude. I want you. You gotta go run the 100-meter and time it. Come on. After the nationals.
Right now.
After nationals, I want to see. You know, I don't want you to like pull a hamstring, but after nationals.
That's the thing. That's the one thing, bro. I tried that a year ago. It's on my page when I was running on I think one of those air runners or whatever.
Yeah,
bro, my hamstring fucked up right after that.
Oh,
and I warmed up and everything.
Oh, okay. So you're just kind of you don't want to sprint too much,
bro. Lifting has stiffened me up so much.
That's what it does, man.
Yeah.
The more muscle you gain, like.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You can't even really prevent it.
Man. All right. You can see you got some crazy genetics here. All right. I got to ask you this: why are you going with USAPL instead of Powerlifting America and the IPF? What's the decision there? Because it's split.
That's the easy answer for me. Ashton, boom. Ashton is in USAPL, so he's the best 100, 105, 110 guy. So there's no other guy in America, Powerlifting America, IPF. I'll be honest, yeah. I think, yeah. If he moves over, I probably will move over too.
You'll follow him.
Yeah.
You just want to compete against Ashton.
Yeah, he's only incentive.
Because Jesus and Chance are going IPF.
Yeah. I would not be in Chance's way. I would not cut to the 93s. Fuck that. I definitely would be 105. I could though. I could cut to the 93s.
Oh my gosh, bro. You gotta be
right.
You gonna think about doing that?
If I did go, I'm going the absolute strength route. I'm filling out 105.
It's tempting, isn't it? I mean, can you just like?
It is tempting.
Are more people going USAPL or Powerlifting America?
I'll say, I don't know. I think it's split, but Powerlifting America is like small as fuck. It's not a lot. I mean, you go in Powerlifting America, your one incentive is IPF Worlds. That's it. More people are USAPL because I mean, it's the incentive is just
So it means more to you to go head to head with Ashton than to be IPF World Champ.
Absolutely. I don't. Yeah, I would if I left. If Ashton stayed and I left, and I went that route just to win. No, never. That'd be horrible for me. Because I know, Ashton, in my opinion, could dominate by a lot too. The 105s, he dominated by probably like 50 to 100 pounds. So, he's the number one.
Would you ever go into one of the like big USPA meets and go against John Haack and all those guys?
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, he cooked me.
Wait. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I thought about it because the deadlift bar is such a strong incentive. such a strong incentive. But I'm not scared to comp at all. But he cooked me.
That bench, man, his bench.
Yeah, his 600. That's crazy. I consider myself a pretty well-rounded powerlifter, but he is crazy. All right, I respect that so much.
What? Who are your favorite powerlifters right now? Haack or
I'll say Russ, Ashton for sure. Petrie, I had a battle with him at the Virginia Pro. Jesus too. I'm kind of a fan of everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
And on the untested side, John Haack.
He's a guy.
Kaler, it used to be Kaler. You know Kaler.
Oh yeah.
He's a god. The way he slams into the bar on conventional and sumo, I used to just praise that so much, and I used to watch it every time. I loved watching him.
So explosive.
Yeah, and Oak too. Oak squats, and I think those are it.
Those are your guys,
yeah.
Right?
Oh, and Jamal too.
Yeah, it's freakish strength off the floor. Like, man, you can get anything.
I can never pick
moving.
one favorite.
What is it?
I can never pick one favorite. I gotta have a bunch in the tested and untested.
No, that's fun. I think it's good to do that. And like, that each of the sides has to respect the other. Like the tested side should respect the untested and vice versa. It's like we shouldn't be fractured,
I don't know if can that happen? Like 100% respect?
There's always been somewhat of a divide, but it's getting better.
Yeah, I would say that it is getting better.
Because everybody's training together now. We're starting to close the gap a little bit.
Yeah.
Bridge that
gap. It's not that bad.
Because it used to be like, it was the guys in the USAPL didn't watch the tested guys in the tested side.
Evan Cordon, he called me out.
Who did?
Yes.
Who did?
Evan Cordon called me out after my first national meet because I pulled sumo. But he called me out. I didn't respond because it was very late, but he just called me out of nowhere after my meet. And he called me out about just the deadlift. Although I'm way stronger than him, whatever. But
yeah. Evan's called out a lot of people.
I know. I fuck with Evan. He's cool.
Yeah, I remember his like a year ago, his YouTube days, he was calling everybody out. Like, oh my gosh.
I remember
him and Garrett Fear going back and forth. Holy crap.
Garrett, he's a character too.
Garrett will call out anybody as well.
Yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it.
So I was like, I gotta have Garrett on because he'll just like be hilarious. But oh man, no, that's cool.
I gotta see that.
What? Okay. Garrett. Oh, Garrett.
Oh yeah, I gotta see that.
Yeah.
But what's that?
What is your So what does your training look like as far as frequency of the main lifts? Like, how often are you squatting each week?
2 times a week squat, 4 times a week bench, and 2 times deadlift. Each of those, one squat, 1 bench, and 1 deadlift comes all in the same day. So that's Friday. That's my SBD session. That's basically my meet day. I look at that as meet day every time. So I treat it like meet day.
Well, how many hours are you in the gym?
I'll say on regular days. All right, let's start with primary, which is Friday, SBD. That's 6 hours. That's a 6-hour session. I try to cut it short, but I got back downs on everything. I got to recover in between lifts. And I got accessories. And it's not like just the little biceps. It's belt squat. It's pull-up AMRAPs. It's arm supersets after SBD with back downs. So 6 hours. And then on my normal days, I'd say 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours.
Man, okay. No, that makes sense. Because, I mean, and the other thing you got to think about, guys got to think about, it takes a while to work up to 800 pounds.
That too. So, like, 760 is my warm-up max, right? My warm-ups are 1 rep, 2 reps, 3 reps, which is 330, 374, 4 reps. That's already, I take 5 to 8 minutes in between each warm-up just to dial back mentally and physically. And then I take a nice mini 500 jump. Then I jump to the early 6s, then the late 6s, and then the early 7s, and then finally my top set. That's all warming up. So that alone took 40 minutes.
No, okay. Here's another one. Are you wearing those Titan knee sleeves? You gonna wear those?
The what? The insert?
The ends are knee sleeves.
Absolutely not.
Why?
I don't want no competitive edge. It's the same reason why I started creatine late. I hate that competitive edge. I hate it. And if Ash uses them, I'll use them basically. If the best uses them, I'll use them.
That's fair. I'm cool with that. Have you tried that Kabuki deadlift bar out either?
I haven't yet. I can do, the post meet YOLO pose. I could after Nats, but yeah, I could. Shit. It might be 900. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Put some pound plates on. Little 900. Absolutely. I'd be so disappointed if I couldn't.
Well, okay. I think you could do 900 on calibrated though.
I think I can. I think it would be more of a at 10-ish, but because it's safe to assume you can get 40 to 50 out of a regular deadlift bar, better let alone a Kabuki. But that's hard as fuck. 900 calibrated deadlift bar. You're probably right though.
In the bag, dude.
Probably right.
All right, let's do it. No, do you ever have any grip issues either? Is there any grip limitations?
Grip, like hands?
Yeah.
Nah. Nah, never.
Good.
Never. My shit's never ripped. I can always hold on to the bar. My thumb is freaking like, it's like a fucking middle finger. It's like,
yeah, bro, that's crazy. You're like built perfectly for hook grip.
Yeah, I'm pretty. I remember my first 700-pound stiff bar deadlift. I was failing it. I was mixed at the time. I was failing. One day it took. Go from here to mix, got my 700 pounds. It's on my page. All it took was that one change. I failed 700 about 5 times. And then that one change, everything just felt, from mixed grip, you're unsymmetrical. Everything felt symmetrical. I felt equal. Positioning was beautiful. Hook grip blessed me.
Hook grip is awesome, though. I totally agree. It's the way to go. I just don't like doing reps with it. My goodness.
Oh, yeah, you hook grip. Wait, you changed to hook grip.
Yeah, because I couldn't hold on to 400. Like
Kilos.
I dropped 400 a bunch. Yeah, I kept locking it out in meets. Like I would lock out 400 and like drop it, and I was like,
yeah. Your meets are legendary, man. You can grind. You're a legend.
You came close on the 760 squat. Jeez Louise. No, I try to grind, but now I'm weak and small, so.
I respect it.
I appreciate it, man. So here's another question. Give me your number one accessory lift for squat, bench, and deadlift.
Oh, that's a great question. Squat is easy. Belt squat. It's so specific to the squat already. Takes the load off your back, and you're getting extra leg volume. I think of it like, all right, how do I want to increase my squat? Increase force production in the quads. Boom. That's what it addresses. Period. And split squats is another one, but I rank belt squats number 1. For bench, dips.
I knew it.
Dips blew me up. They make me feel like a tank. Like my shoulders feel pumped, strong. My tries, I have them programmed before 2 days before my heaviest bench day. And I choose the RPE on the dips. So I make sure I hit enough to feel stimulated and I feel like a pump, but not light enough weight to make me not feel anything and not too heavy to make me fatigued for that Friday. And so dips.
Well, hold on. On the dips, one thing on the dips. How heavy do you think you can push these dips? Because they're getting ridiculous. What are we talking here? What's possible?
What rep zone are we talking about?
Oh, I don't even care. A freaking max. How heavy do you think you can go?
A max, I could probably dip an additional 330, 340. I did 275 for 5. That day, no one knows, but it was supposed to be for 7.
Bro, no one's like, oh, Bob only got 5 with 270. We're pretty disappointed in him.
Thank God, because I was actually disappointed.
Has anyone dipped more than that in powerlifting?
Swim hack. I don't even know. I don't even really know, to be honest, but I know swim hack can.
Okay, is this freakish, like body weight exercise with weights. Does that translate to pull-ups? What do you do on pull-ups?
No weighted pull-ups.
Really?
Weighted pull-ups will tax me crazy. Tax my upper back. They're a lot more taxing than weighted dips. They're a lot more taxing.
You don't do weighted pull-ups at all?
No, at all. It'll tax me. I know now the benefit will obviously be very good muscle mass, of course, but it's not. It's going to come at the trade-off of feeling ass when it counts for my deadlifts.
All right. Supinated or pronated, so chin up or pull up. How many can you do body weight?
I never maxed out, and I don't do chin-ups. I don't do chin-ups at all. But I'd say if I were to go right now, probably 30.
Jeez, Louise. 30?
That's impressive.
30? Bro, come on.
Nah, I don't even think that's impressive.
The 30 isn't impressive?
I don't know. Oh, body weight pull-ups, I'm 220, so it's kind of...
Bro, that's insane.
I hope it is. Shit.
Oh,
I know I can do 100 push-ups straight.
How many push-ups can you do?
100. I mean, that's kind of...
Dude, you're freaking unreal, man. This is unreal. I don't know. This is crazy stuff.
Oh, yeah, my one hand. I got to throw this one in there. My one-handed push-ups on my specialty. My PR is 71. I can give you 50 right now.
Oh,
50 on my right,
man.
Right now. But yeah.
You can do 50 one-hand push-ups?
Yeah, right. Like, yeah. On demand.
All right, show us 10 real quick.
10?
Just show us 10. Just show us 10.
I got you.
I got to just because for the viewers, we got to see what's going on here. This is crazy.
Damn, no warm up. Fuck.
I got to make sure the camera's still. All right, let's see what's to it. I'm ready, Chief. I got you. You're good, homie. All right, let's see this. Oh, come on. It's too easy, dude. What? All right, I'm good. I've seen enough. That's crazy. That's not even trying. You just get down. Like, what?
Yeah,
I can't do one.
I felt all of that. I'm going to feel that later. But.
All right, hopefully I didn't jack your bench up. God, if this blew up your... You think I would kill your bench?
I'm dead.
I don't want to kill your bench.
I'll be good, though.
Okay, bro, I bet you could do a one-handed pull-up.
Do you do it with, like, just one hand or your wrist held?
Just one hand. I bet you could.
Oh, I probably could. Chin up? Yeah, I probably could.
You got to try this stuff after the meet. Like, after the meet, screw around a little bit. Like, 100-meter dash, one-handed pull-up. Yeah. Dude, bro, max out your weighted pull-up. Why do you said you don't do chin-ups. What's up with chin-ups?
Personally, I just always looked at them as like, I mean, I know it's not cheating, but I just looked at them as cheating. So I don't really.
Pronate is tougher. I get it. Gosh, all right. We get off on a tangent there, but that's incredible. All right. Okay, so what's your deadlift assistance movement, number one?
Oh, deadlift. I'm going to be honest. It's the belt squat.
What?
In my head. So, I mean, I'm sumo. Sumo and conventional, they are different. Definitely different. I don't look to improve my lower back strength for deadlifts, to be honest. It's all in the quads for me. My back, I don't know why. Like, I was even looking in the mirror last night. My erector is just popping for why, I don't really know. What lower back accessories do I even do? It's probably the strong squat, really. But it's the legs for me. The belt squat blows my sumo up. Like, I know when I'm increasing the force production in my quads, I know it's going to transfer to sumo so much.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Like, I do a lot of rowing. I'm not going to lie. So that probably helps my upper back. Yeah. And I'm pretty mobile, so I don't really feel my lower back during deads. I only feel my lower back when I go super heavy.
Okay. This is I bet it is your squat. I bet it's your squat that makes your low back so crazy strong. Have you tried those 45-degree back raises?
You
gotta try those, man.
No, I actually haven't. I gotta look into that.
It's a game changer. Game changer. Bro, I promise you, you will freaking, your deadlift will blow up. You got to go heavy. Barbell on the floor. I'm talking 315 plus. Crazy gains.
Yeah, I bet.
I don't know.
I could imagine it. I've never even tried that.
You know what? It's your hamstrings. It's not even your low back that you're targeting. You're
Really?
targeting your hamstring. It's the hamstrings. That'll kill your hamstrings. Your hamstrings will blow up. Do you do like GHRs or anything?
Nah.
Do you train your hamstrings?
No.
What?
I'll be honest. No, I was doing a lot of research on the hamstrings, and I was looking at a bunch of EMGs for certain exercises. You don't really use your hamstrings that much in the squat. So I was like, wow, maybe I've been getting away with not training hamstrings that much. The only hamstring movements I do is stiff leg deads once a week, and it's not heavy at all because it's close to my SBD session. So it's not really heavy. And leg curls. Yesterday, I had those yesterday.
Oh, you do? Okay, how much weight on the stiff legged deadlifts?
For the kilos, I use the greens for bigger range of motion. I load like 9 to 10 pairs of greens, so that's like it's like 405-ish, 450-ish. For like sets of right now, I have sets of 6 to 7, I believe.
Okay. What about you do?
Depends.
You do leg curls? You said.
Yeah. I do them just because it's programmed. I don't really know if I get much out of it.
Man, okay, jeez, that's crazy. All right, that's great, man. Okay, so belt squat is the key for sumo. How much? What is your sumo compared to your conventional?
I haven't pulled conventional in more than a year, but it's probably like right now it's probably like 760, 770.
Okay.
But when I did pull it, I was at 750 on the kilos and stiff bar. Yeah, it's a big difference. Big difference.
Because it's just more low back intensive, or what do you think?
I'd say since I haven't really felt a jolt in my lower back and hamstrings, that's the difference. That's going to be the difference if I were to max out today. Yeah, of course, I have a lot more muscle mass than when I pulled 750. So give me like a few weeks, get more specific to it. I'll probably pull like something decent.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, bro, this is what you need to do after the meet. Kabuki bar. Max the sumo at right after pull conventional 800.
I'm dead.
Or 850. 850. 850 conventional.
That'd be insane.
And then a one-handed
if I pull 850 conventional, I'm ditching sumo. I fucking hate sumo.
Why do you do You're just better at it?
I don't switch right now because I don't want to give any of my competitors the time to catch up. But if I could pull something big conventional, I would do it. I hate sumo. It's too much to think about. If you're off in one, like if your footing is off 1 centimeter, it's over. It could be over for you. Positioning is everything. You got to worry about your bulk, your weight gain. That's another thing. Like when I move up a weight class and I'm bulking, I'm going to be paying attention to how my positioning is affected. It's a lot. That's why I love sumo. Love what it's doing for me. But it's a lot to think about. So you got to be dialed in. Conventional, you could just go crazy.
What's your number one sumo piece of advice? What do you think? Do belt squats?
Feel connected with the bar on your slack pull. That's pretty much it. Because once you get that connection, like your feet is rooted to the ground and you have that connection where you're pushing with the legs and you're pulling with the arms and your upper back is connected, that connection is godly. You feel like you can rip anything off the floor. Hook grip. It's probably different with mixed. It's different mixed for sure because your back is not firing the same. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Find a rhythm and find a balance between the push and pull.
No, I gotta ask, you don't do conventional or high bar in training?
I do high bar.
Okay.
I do high bar.
No conventional.
No conventional. I do. No conventional. Not right now. I could use it in the off season though. Probably use it in the off season. Okay. But my sumo gains, I would say I don't need conventional right now to gain on my sumo. To be honest, I could end up pulling 400 kg by the end of the year without touching conventional for sure. But the question would be, how do I get past, let's say I do pull that 400 kg, how do I get past that? Maybe I might need that conventional for that back thickness,
45-degree back raises.
Or that shit.
Yeah.
Or that.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. That's
God
the
damn.
ticket. That's the
I'm
ticket.
seeing it a lot more now. I seen I was on YouTube like an hour ago, and I just seen you on your YouTube with that thumbnail, the 45 degrees. Yeah, and I seen Chance. Let's not popularize this. I don't even want people pulling 800s.
That could be your secret to like 900, though.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Hey, I love it.
Okay. Now I gotta ask you here too. Like, we like to ask the tough questions. So, like, what is your favorite snack food?
My favorite snack food.
Favorite food doesn't have to be snack food. Favorite food.
Favorite food. Wow, shit. Probably a cheeseburger and a milkshake. But I hardly touch the goods. I'm gonna be honest.
You eat clean?
Yeah, I eat super clean. Super clean. It's a must. I eat pretty much the same shit every day. Quinoa, milk, salmon, steak, rice. It's pretty boring, but it fills the macros. I would say a cheat meal for me would be a cheeseburger, and I'm set.
Okay, do you drinking chocolate milk or regular milk?
Chocolate milk is very rare. Well, regular milk usually. Regular milk with some whey protein.
So how many times a day you eating?
4 to 5, and I disperse it very good. So like, I'll eat probably every hour or two. And when I'm at the gym, let's say for my long SBD sessions, I make a big ass 3,000 calorie shake with, let's say, 100 to 200 grams of protein, 300 grams of carbs. And I just sip on it through the session.
So you eat pretty dang strict. That's okay. It makes sense, man.
Yeah, you have to. That's the least I got to do.
All right. Fair. So, but a cheeseburger, and then we're talking. Okay, what's on the cheeseburger? What are we getting on that?
Shit.
What kind of cheese? Like, what are we like? Let's break down the cheeseburger experience. Like, what are we doing full on here? Because I know what I would do.
Mozzarella, or probably
mozzarella.
American's the way to go. Usually, make it a triple patty. More protein. I'm not a complicated guy.
That's it?
Pretty much it. Yeah.
Oh, bro, you got to get the tomato and the mayo.
I'm not I had sushi for the first time after the VA Pro. Like, after we did our thing, we podiumed or whatever, we had sushi, and I had sushi for the first time. Yeah. Recently.
Good or bad?
It was good. I had like raw, fried. Fried was way better. Raw tasted crazy. But yeah. I don't really eat out that much.
Oh, man. See, I'm not a big sushi guy, but this cheeseburger thing, like, I get into that. Like, you get some nice white cheddar cheese, even regular cheddar's good. Colby Jack, anything like that. You get some mayo, tomato. You get some bacon, maybe some caramelized onions. Like,
okay.
Beer cheese? Have you had beer cheese? Come on now.
Beer cheese?
Beer cheese.
Oh, beer cheese.
No, like beer. Like beer, the drink cheese. Have you had it?
No, I gotta look that up.
It's the freaking bomb, man.
Beer cheese.
It's like this cheese, it's like pub cheese. Like, you dip it like pretzels, or it's, oh my God.
It's like drippy.
Yeah.
Okay. Bro,
it's freaking the bomb. Beer cheese. It is the best. Oh my gosh.
Interesting.
You can get it. Everyone's gonna think it's hilarious. You can get it at freaking Applebee's in one of the appetizers, the beer cheese with you dip the chips in it.
Beer cheese. I remember that.
Do you have Applebee's? I mean, you got Applebee's over there, right?
Yeah, but I've never had Applebee's ever. I don't eat out.
Son of a gun, Bob. All right.
I don't eat
You haven't
out.
had the Applebee's?
Nah, never had Applebee's.
Freaking amazing, dude.
Bro,
You got to go there and get the beer cheese dip.
I remember. Beer cheese. Beer.
Okay, have you had a Cracker Barrel?
What is that?
Cracker Barrel?
Nope.
Son of
Nope.
Wait. You've not had Cracker Barrel?
I have no idea what that even is.
Bob, mother of God,
I can't
what are we
even come
doing
close.
here?
I have no idea I can't even come close to thinking about what Cracker Barrel is.
You gotta have it, man. It's so good. You were in Virginia. You could have gotten Cracker Barrel.
Damn. That's crazy.
No. Okay. It's like home. It's like Southern food, bro. Southern food, like fried chicken with gravy, mashed potatoes with gravy, like all the best Southern food.
Oh shit. That sounds good.
Breakfast food, whatever you want, man. It's the best.
That sounds crazy.
Okay. You ever been to, you got to come to Tennessee. We got them all over.
All right. I'll keep in mind all these fucking places.
Where's Nationals at? Where is it located?
Las Vegas.
They're probably not going to have Cracker Barrel.
Probably not.
Okay, if you're ever in like even Virginia, bro, you can have Cracker Barrel there. It's experience.
I will remember Cracker Barrel and Bear Cheese from Applebee's.
When you're in Vegas, you gonna have In-N-Out Burger?
Let me see. Honestly, I probably won't be going that crazy with the food in Vegas. I probably won't be going that crazy.
All right. It's fair, bro. I have to bring these places up. They're an experience of a lifetime.
I know. I can tell.
It's very intense, very enthusiastic. No. Okay, I got to ask you here. What is your like go-to vacation spot, or where would you go?
Go-to vacation. Got to be somewhere. I would say Hawaii, although I've never been. I've just heard too many things about it. I'm the kind of guy, I like peace and quiet. I'm from New York, where it's hectic, loud, etc. Anywhere that's peaceful and quiet, pretty much.
You gonna stay in New York for a while, or?
See, I have no idea. It's a vibe. It's a nice vibe. Nothing's like it, but I do want to get out. I would love more power, like more power, because I need more strong people in my state.
You know where everyone's moving?
Houston.
Yes.
Houston.
Everyone.
That's a destination too. I'm looking at.
Everyone is moving to Russ's gym. Everyone.
I know, it's crazy. I'm actually gonna visit potentially in September for the first time.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be sick, man. No, that'd be crazy. By then you'll be pulling like freaking 900 pounds. I bet you will, man. I bet you will.
Hey, that'd be crazy. 55 away though.
I totally think it's possible. Let me look at some of these Q&A questions here. That's funny. All right. How long? So okay, here's one. How long have you been working with the Swole Fesser?
A year, yeah, 1 year. 1 year now. 1 year and a month.
He's coaching some really strong guys, isn't he?
Yeah, I love it. We're bullying a team. He's amazing. He's a GOAT. Like when I started with him, my total was 1,800, and I went into Nats totaling 1,830. He's added on literally 300 pounds to my total in a year. And the things that are different is, well, SBD. I never used to do SBD before.
Okay.
I used to bench 2 times a week prior. Benching 4 times a week did a blessing on me. And accessories. I always used to do accessories, but now I have like a nice plan of progression in everything I do, really. And his communication, he's amazing. Amazing.
Do you do just regular grip bench, or do you do close grip or anything?
I do close grip on my secondary days. Okay. Damn near every secondary day.
So it's a mix of regular grip and close grip.
My comp grip is pinkies rings.
Okay.
So my close grip is touching the smooth. It has to be touching the smooth.
Yes. I totally agree with that. You got to bring it in at least that close. Now, what would be your number one piece of advice for bench?
Oh, Big Mendy?
Yes.
Big Mendy, I adapted a cue of his where you want to feel so tight, probably like, let's say the bar or one plate. You're so tight that it's hard for the bar to fucking touch your chest. You always want to stay like that. You want to keep the lats tucked. You want to stay stacked in a stacked position, whether you're wide or super close, stacked as possible, tight as possible, and then get to your chest, find your sweet spot, and just explode. Pretty much, I take that Big Mendy cue. I love that cue.
Do you sync the pause at all?
Sync? No, I try not to at all because I don't really have a lot of fat right here. So I just try to hold it in the middle of a what you call it, soft touch, and a sync. I stay in the middle.
It's weird because like John Haack is one of the few guys who has like a very soft touch, and I'm like, I don't know how he lifts as much as he does with that.
600. That's crazy.
Okay, what would you say is your number one advice for squat then?
Squat? Oh, I'd say, for me, it's different. I fight for positioning. So it's not about the legs at all. I trust my legs 100%. With the squat, I'm spreading with my hands, I'm spreading the bar that way. So if there was no bar, it would be that way.
Wow.
Chest up, attack that bar on your way up and on the way down. You don't want to fold. Don't ever fold. Don't let the hips rise because you're going to get folded over. Keep that chest strong. Fight for positioning on the descend. And when you come up, these are the hips. This is the head. You come up with your chest attacking that bar. That's my number one cue. It's not even about the legs for me.
Chest. The chest controls everything.
Yeah. The chest and upper back.
All right. That makes, I like the cue about, driving the hands out. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah. Makes me feel tight. Super tight.
What are your top tips for recovery?
Oh, great question. Try your best to maximize your sleep. Friends, hey, I know you might be invited to party out on the weekends, but what's more important, icing your body that night or going out with your friends. You gotta find a balance of hanging out, friends, blah, blah, blah. Ice daily, take your fish oils and eat your macros. A lot of people really just, not that it's bad to not track. You don't have to track, but just have an idea of what you're eating, basically.
Well,
that's the key to recovery.
Two things off that. How many grams of protein you eat per day?
I eat my body weight.
Okay.
Anytime I'm eating lighter, like lower than my maintenance, which is 3.8K, I up the protein a little bit. But if I'm at my maintenance, I eat my body weight in protein.
So 220.
220.
Do you drink?
No. Last time once a year maybe.
Okay. No, that's pretty much how I am. Now, the question here is, okay, what are some of the challenges of living in the most expensive city in the world while powerlifting, like New York City? What are the challenges of that?
Well, New York is pretty fucking expensive. It's pretty expensive. But my lifestyle, I don't really do much. I don't be going out to let's say if you want to hang out, chill, bowl or some shit. That's expensive.
Yeah.
And it takes time. Like it takes time away from recovery and stuff like that. Hey, you just gotta manage yourself, manage your money good. New York is expensive. Even apartments, everything is expensive in New York. You just gotta manage it good. My lifestyle adequates everything I'm doing with the expenses, the recovery. Yeah.
What's the powerlifting scene like in New York?
Powerlifting in New York, it's definitely lower than other states like Texas, which is amazing. We're coming up, I guess you could say. We need more strong people, but we're coming up. It's a lit, like gyms, you'll be hyped. Like I had this girl come to my gym like 2 weeks ago and she was like, wow, I was shook because everybody was hyping. Everybody hyped her up for a lift she didn't even expect. So that's New York. New York people will be like, let's go. Yeah. It's pretty lit to vibe. But we need some stronger cats. We need people to step up. That's just it. We had Oak. Oak moved away from New York.
Pittsburgh.
One of the strongest cats. Larry, oh my God. Everybody's moving. I'm holding it down.
You're the guy now.
But I want out.
Leary was like, he was not a fan of living in New York, he told me. So
I can see why. Shit. I can see why.
He said it's too dangerous and stuff.
Yeah, it is. It is. I'm not gonna lie. It is. It is. It's people are crazy. People are crazy. Just last, you heard about the subway shooting?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my route to get to the gym.
Bro, what are you
I missed that
doing?
by 3 hours.
What you missed it by 3 hours?
Yeah, I missed that by 3 hours. It happened at 8 a.m. I was on the train at 5 a.m. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
The end line. Yeah, the end line. The exact route I take. So New York is pretty, not just New York, everywhere is dangerous. But you just got to be aware and alert, 360 degrees. 360 degrees awareness.
Do people not mess with you as much because you're like jacked?
Shit. I think so. Low key. Because I see there's a bunch of kids that I walk by every day, and I see them messing with people. They don't mess with me because probably just don't want to mess with, fit looking individual. But they be messing with people, and I've waited. But whatever.
Well, okay, when they mess with you, what are you gonna do?
No, I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm not a hothead. I'm not a hothead. But yeah, they just be talking and shit.
All right. Is Kiger still there, by the way?
I don't think so.
Where the hell
Kiger is
did
a
he go?
mystery to me. He's a mystery to me. I have no idea where he's at right now.
I haven't heard about him in a while. All right.
Yeah, I've known him for 3 years, but the times we've met has been like very limited.
All right. Here's a good question. What were your starting numbers when you first started lifting 3.5, 4 years ago?
Squat. Hey, I wasn't even told in 1K. My squat was 300. My bench was 205, and my deadlift was 315. 3 plates.
So you just progressed like insanely fast.
Yeah. My brother, I know he's younger than me, but at the time I was 20. He was 17, 16, and he was squatting more than me because he played football. I was like, but I'm athletic, so I'm like, there's no way you could squat more than me, although I don't squat. He's more specific to it, so he's going to be better at the time. So I'm like, wow, there's no way. So I just immediately practiced squatting, and then I got way better at it. I squatted 405 in 1 week. 3 weeks. 3 weeks.
You went from 315 to 405 in 3 weeks?
Yeah. And you know how college students have that break? That summer, that May to August break, and then they go back up to school August. I squatted 405 on my birthday. And then I made it my duty to get to 500 before I go back up to school. And I did it. I did it like 2 days before I traveled back up.
So how long did it take you to go from 405 to 500 on squat?
It took me close to 2 months. It was longer than my 405 journey, but it took me 2 months to get from 405. Wait, hold on. No, it took me close to 2 months. It took me like 6 weeks.
Oh, man. I might have to plug this in to freaking... I don't want the computer to die on me. Let me see if that... I got to find a plug here. Do you think anybody in powerlifting has better genetics than you?
Yeah, definitely. I don't even think I'm really built for powerlifting. Ashton, in my opinion, got the best genetics, man. Strength, his muscles just produce so much force. His leverage, he's like Ed Cohn. He has big hands. His torso is short. His arms are long, but not too long to the point where they hurt his bench. Ash got the best genetics, in my opinion. For the guys we know, I think there's guys out there that probably are more genetically dominant than me and him that we haven't heard of yet. But I say that I think Ray Williams is a phenom. His bone density is crazy. It's insane.
All right. I feel like you have pretty dang good genetics, though.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah.
So I'd relocate. I need a plug, or this isn't gonna work.
Ah,
I know. No, that's pretty crazy though. Let me see here. I'm gonna go through some more of these. Okay, here's a good one. What are your plans after powerlifting? Like, what's the ultimate goal in powerlifting? I should say.
ultimate goal. I didn't think I'd try to rival for GOAT, but I want to try to rival GOAT. Yeah, John Haack got that. Tested GOAT. Yeah, that's the ultimate goal. I don't care about total. I don't care about a specific lift. I don't have milestones to achieve. What just happens, happens. I just want to rival GOAT. With that being said, I do want to hit 2,200. I do want to hit 23. Yeah, pretty much.
So 2,200, 23, and
hey, I don't think I'm built for anything way past mid 2,200s. I don't know if I'll ever total more than mid 2,200. To be honest,
I don't know the way you're progressing. I think it's possible.
It'll be tough though. I gotta remain injury free because so far I've been blessed with no injuries. So if I can remain injury free, the world is mine. I can say the world is mine.
You haven't had like any bad injuries or at all, anything like that?
Nah, never. Luckily not.
Man. So what's your plan then after powerlifting? Like, what do you want to do? Any life
After
goals?
powerlifting, shit, I don't even know when I'm going to stop powerlifting. For now, I don't have a plan after powerlifting. Now, I don't even want to look at that right now. I don't know when I'm going to even quit. Yeah, I don't really have one right now.
Powerlifting is the focus. Powerlifting is the focus.
Yeah, right now, yeah, absolutely. I don't really have a plan right now after.
All right. Let's see what else. What do you do for a living? Do you just do coaching or anything like that?
I was a personal trainer until the vaccine mandate. Now I just coach.
Okay.
Yeah, I could have went back, but well, I don't know if they're still demanding the vaccine, but I'm unvaccinated. But yeah.
Yeah. I know. I get you.
Yeah.
I'm in the same boat, Chief. So.
Hey.
Yeah, I know it's very taboo to talk about, but no, that's awesome.
It's a sensitive topic. It's a very sensitive topic.
Yeah. That probably frees up a lot of time though, where you could just focus on yourself as far as your training. And then
yeah, it's ultimate. It's amazing. It's amazing. You have so much focus on yourself. It's like perfect. It's perfect.
Now, how much? This is a pretty good question too. Let's see some other ones here. I'm trying to get to the main ones people want to hear. So, how much of your, we've kind of touched on this before already with genetics, but how much of your progression would you attribute to your natural, inherent natural ability?
Great question. Great question. Like 80%. In my opinion, I know this is a big debate, hard work or genetics or whatever. I'll be honest, genetics. Hard work means a lot, but you got to look at it like everybody works hard. I credit my genetics, and I'm grateful. I credit my genetics a lot for the things I like. Injury. How the fuck did I not get injured in the past year, 2, 3 years? Genetics plus my recovery, plus me being smart about how I go about things. I credit a lot to genetics. A lot of it is genetics, and I work hard as fuck. Just because I think I'm genetically blessed, don't mean I slack off in the tiniest bit. I work hard, but genetics, I credit it to a lot of genetics. A lot of people overlook it, in my opinion.
Yeah, that definitely plays a role in things. And no, here's another one. How did you perfect your hook grip?
I'll be honest. My thumbs are very long. It's not really hard. I just boom and set it up, and it doesn't slip. If I lock it in, it's not slipping. My thumb is like a middle finger. It's like another finger. So I can't. You can look. Sean Noriega, you know Sean Noriega. He has a tutorial on YouTube for hook grip. Some people go inwards so they can get more of a grip on their thumbs. There's a lot of ways to do it. Some people grip they try to like pull the slack out with their thumbs, so like they leave a little gap right there. There's a lot of ways you can hook grip, but me, I just go straight in. Boom.
It just always came natural to you?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Now, last question here. Do you have any like memories of from the Black Tom Cruise days, Otis Perkins? Like, what's your favorite memory of him?
Honestly, yeah, so many. I'd say just countless shit. Favorite memory, I can't pick one. I'd say every single PR we hit together, to be honest. I remember him chasing mid 800s, 400 kg deadlift. He was chasing that. The memories I favor is his PRs. Him hitting 810. And then the next session, he's like, yo, I'm gonna hit 815. 815 is hit. Yo, I'm gonna hit 820. And I'm just like, damn, I'm gonna chill. Those are my favorite memories. For quarantine, that was like a big memory lane. We had no gym because everything was locked down. So we were
I'm trying to transport again because it's loud as hell out there. But this is what I don't get I get for not charging my computer this morning. We're good.
Yeah, I was ready. But yeah, quarantine. We had no gym, lockdown. So we were training outside. This is probably one of my most favorite little mini eras. We had a gym. We had not gym, but we had weights outside in the backyard, and we were just hitting PRs. We didn't know how we were going to do it. We were trying to maintain as much strength possible until gyms reopened. And we had a lot of memories trying to maintain as much strength possible. It was crazy.
So during the quarantine, you guys just kind of like rigged up a setup outside or what?
Yeah, we had this gym from in Long Island, New York. And these guys, man and wife, Pete and Victoria, shout out to them. They set us up. They hooked us up with plates and a bar, Ohio Power Bar. And I was setting squat PRs, bench, and deadlift PRs, no accessories. There was no accessories you could do, except for, barbell movements like rowing, good mornings, stuff like that.
Is that where Kevin was training too? Kevin Oak?
No, Kevin had his own place, but it was like way further from us. Like it was very far.
Do you still stay in touch with those guys like Kevin and Larry?
Yeah, definitely.
That's awesome.
I was supposed to visit Kevin like 3 weeks ago in Florida.
Where is he at now? I thought he was in Pittsburgh.
I know, he just moved to Florida.
What?
Yeah. He moved
from Pittsburgh now to Florida?
Yeah.
What? He wasn't in Pittsburgh long, like a year maybe.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's met a year in Pitts, but yeah.
Where's he at in Florida?
I think Miami. I believe wherever the hybrid Steffi Cohen's gym.
Yeah.
I don't know where that's at. But.
That's where he's training?
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to him soon, but that's freaking crazy. I didn't know he moved to Florida. What? Unreal.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that wraps up everything I can think of as far as what I want to talk to you about. I think we covered pretty much everything.
Hey, that's crazy.
So what day's the meet then? We got 2 weeks, right?
The meet is, I believe, in 18 days. So it's on June. I compete June 12th. Some people compete the 8th to 10th, and probably even prior to that, to be honest. But yeah, the hundreds, my weight class competes June 12th.
June 12th. There you go. Okay. So I'll definitely have this. I'll post stuff up before then build the hype up a little more. But no, that's freaking awesome, man. I wish you the best of luck. I'm rooting for you.
Appreciate that, man.
You're a freaking legend. You're an awesome guy. The numbers.
You're a legend.
Dude, I didn't do what you're doing now. It's crazy.
Still, man. You paved the way. Like, I remember watching your vids, spamming them, Instagram and YouTube, hearing you talk about so much stuff.
That means a lot. That's crazy because it's kind of like passing the torch, you're the guy now. You're the freaking guy.
trying my best.
No, I sincerely wish you the best of luck. You are an awesome
Thank
guy.
you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
I love your stuff. I want to see you succeed. Just keep pushing it. And
definitely, man.
I like Ashton too, but best of luck in the battle and all those things. So I appreciate you coming on, man.
Yeah. Have a good one, man. Thank you for having me again.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, buddy.
Thanks.